Hey, what's up? It's bART. I know it's been a while, but let me just grab a quick coffee and I will explain you what happened during few recent weeks. And today is really bad weather, raining from yesterday, so I just need to warm up myself. So give me a while. I will take you to some interesting place and show you quite good panorama of Cracow, but I'm not expecting that it will be sunny. It will be windy and rainy, but maybe we will see some interesting views. Poproszę kawę średnią czarną.
Czarna bez cukru, prawda?
Tak, dziękuję. Miłego dnia. We can go to the fancy place, but it is fancy when the weather is good. But today it will be windy, it will be rainy. I'm not sure whether it is a good idea because today is quite a bad weather. Windy as you know what, cold. I cannot even take my main camera because it is not weather sealed, so I have to use my small Osmo Action. Okay. And let's go. I hope that you will be hearing me because it's windy. It's windy. It's windy Saturday. Okay. So I was postponing my next video because I think that I'm the master of procrastination, and during last few weeks I just had no time to recording, but today I decided to not make any excuse, just grab my camera and record something. Yeah, I know that the weather is bad, I know that it is cold, but I got my coffee and I'm with you on that quick trip. Last few weeks I've been facing with no time for any additional activity apart of work, and I made some decisions which will probably change this for the future. Those were very hard decisions, I have to say, but from the other hand I thought that I have to make them to make some change in my life. And yes, those changes are closely related with my work, because as you may know, up to today, maybe up to the end of March, I was working in the full-time job in one of the biggest companies, international ones, and after the working hours I was developing my own company, so I have to provide some financial services to my clients, and it was too much, I have to say. It was too much for me because I'm just spending like 12 to 15 hours in front of the computer in my home, and I have no time for anything. So what I've decided to do simply is to quit my daytime job, and I've just done it. At the end of March, I provide my resignation to my employee with the 1 month of notice period. So at the end of April, I'm finishing my work in corporation and starting my full-time business. So I hope that it will work, and I think that I will have much more time to make some new videos for you. Do you see that guy on the top of the mount? He's running today. Crazy, yeah? In such a weather. And I would like to also show you some proof of spring in Poland, which is this beautiful tree fully covered with flowers. This is the beautiful place because behind this tree you can see the full panorama of Cracow, the city center with the old part of the town, and behind that beautiful tree you have one of the 4 mounts in Krakow. This one is actually called Krakus Mount. It's not too high, but it is located on a small hill, so it is even higher than you can expect. And you can of course go up and see much higher view. And of course I will go up with you. As I mentioned, I'm quitting my daytime job. I will be deploying my own business, so I should have much more time for recording for you. And also I'm starting with the studio build out in May. Good news, yeah? I'm happy too. Because I know that some of you are waiting for the studio build out, and I'm also watching some YouTubers who are actually right now building their own studios, and I'm inspired by them. So we will see what will happen with the studio. But what I like to say here, maybe as a conclusion, last few weeks was very hard for me. I got COVID and recovered successfully, and I just thought about my life that there is not only about the work. You have to have some passion, and you have to live your life, not only live because you need to work and after that spend that money and work again. It's crazy. You have to find the passion and just try to realize it. Live your life, see new places, experience, and I also want to record it and share with you. Everything is changing, the weather, especially in Krakow, because like 7 days ago we had a snow in Krakow. I can show you because I have a few quick videos on that. weeks ago we had a almost summer because it was like 20 degrees and the sunny days. And today, after 1 month, this is the astrological spring actually, and it is like 3 degrees, raining. It's crazy. The weather is changing from day to day. The only you can expect is change, and you just have to adapt to this change and try to make something positive and try to be positive during that change and use that change to experience more, to be the best person in your life and to be the best person for the people around you. Yeah, I know, deep thoughts today, but I just have to, speak with somebody, and I'm just speaking with you right now. Climbing on that mound in Cracow, in the rainy, windy and cold day, but I just want to look on that city from above, Then you can see how small you actually are and how big is the world around you, and how many things you can actually see around you, explore. Just have a look on that panorama. Okay, I have to say it's too cold. It's too cold today. One more quick view on that panorama and the beautiful tree full of flowers. But I have to go down because it's too cold. My hands just freezing out. Coffee is already cold. Not a good weather for such a trip, but I just want to create something, I just want to make that movie and tell you what is happening in my life. And also I would like to make some announcement today. I'm sorry that I only announcing something on my channel right now, but I had to just close one chapter, and that chapter was related with my daytime job because it took a lot part of my day, and I had just no time for creating anything. So I closed the chapter related with my daytime job, and using that opportunity that I'm living in such a beautiful country and I'm living in such a beautiful city in that country, which is probably one of the oldest city in Poland, and there is a lot of tourists coming to Cracow every year, and probably some of them have limited time, have no experience in traveling, don't know what to see and what should be seen in Cracow. So I would like to show you my city from a different perspective and show you the places to which maybe no tourist guide will advise you to go. I would like to make some short format on that channel with the short movies uploaded constantly, which will be showing you some cool places, some curiosities in that beautiful town. And if you have any questions, if you just want to come to Cracow and maybe you are scared about the current military situation on the south, maybe you don't know how it is looking right now in Cracow, in Poland, you don't know whether you should travel or not, whether you should come here or not, you don't know where to go, what to see, to use that time in Poland properly, just ask me simply. Put the comment under that video and I will try to make those videos as short as possible and as much interesting as possible. If there will be no suggestion from your point, I will show you some places that may not be so obvious, may not be mentioned in the tourist guides, but I live here, so I know them and I will show them to you. Like this one, which we visited today, the Krakus Mount with the beautiful view, but my advice is come here when it's sunny, not windy and a little bit warmer than today. One more point, you know that Cracow can be called the city of mounts because this behind me, the Krakus Mount, is one of the few mounts which we have in Cracow, and this is not the most popular one. The most popular one is Crackus Mount, which is located on the other side of the city, and for sure I will take you there and show you that mount because it's higher. This is the highest point in the city, I should say, that Crackus Mount. So for sure we will be there and I will show you this mount. But this here, the Krakus Mount, is the most popular when we are talking about the photography, because believe me or not, when it is sunny and this beautiful tree is full of flowers, you can capture a beautiful picture here, really beautiful, with the cityscape behind. Great. So I'm encouraging you. I will show you how to get there, but maybe not today. It's really cold. It's really cold. Oh, some photographers are there. I told you, it's a beautiful place for photography. So I hope that you enjoyed that quick trip, and I hope that my fingers will not come out after this freezing morning. So right now I'm coming back to my car and going back home to just warm up myself.